All right, give us a moment here as we wait for this to boot up. We'll be there in one moment there, BMRL. We're working as fast as we can here at Player Farm TV. All right, we're going to be live here in just a moment. We're going to go straight to get us into the action here at lap. We'll see what lap we're on as we're bouncing around once again. 3 wide coming through here at Las Vegas. Down here into the corner as I'm trying to get this situated so I can get my cameras up and see where everybody is. And that's the wrong series, so give me one quick moment. We'll have that fixed here in just a quick second. There we go. It is now the correct series for the BMRL Xfinity Series here tonight. Brought to you by the On the Pole. Sorry it took us a moment here, but the Browns just wouldn't wait for me to take them to the Super Bowl. So, down here on the front stretch, we got them coming down across the stripe. Levi McCarty there out front in that 18 machine. Kevin Grettenberger there in the 57 here on lap 4 of 120. Dakota Ramsdell there in third with Chris Cornett in fourth. Jacob Denson there in fifth. Chris Stoper there in sixth. Charlie Harcum in seventh. Austin Hunt in eighth. Kate Green in ninth. Kevin Menapace there in 10th. With Stephen Hines there in 11th. Matt Towder there in 12th. Devin Ramsey in 13th. Connor Elliott there in 14th. Jake Baker, there in 15th. Jeff Peppers there in 16th. David Mayo there in 17th. Shane Haas there in 18th. Jeremy Gibbs in 19th. Brandon Bowmaker there in 20th. Seth Whitworth there in 21st. Adam Gardner in 22nd. Anthony Bowmaker in 23rd. Scott Phelps up here 22nd now as Anthony Bowmaker jumped back to 25th. No, I'm sorry, Jeff Peppers blinking in and out possibly there in that 15th position. But out front, it's still Levi McCarty as they are being chased down here, as everybody seems to be spread out here early on in the race here at Las Vegas. As Chris Cornett in that number 87 trying to chase down Jacob Denson in that number 79. And we still got a little bit of frame hiccup, but we're working through it this time a little bit better. So maybe my few adjustments at the end of that last race and the restart of the PC may have done me a little bit of good. We'll see here, though. See how well it works out. Again, sorry for the jumpiness here, there and there, here and there. That is not your internet buffering. That is possibly mine.
Hey man, your mic sounds like it's a little far away from your mouth again. Just double check that for us, please.
Caution is out here as Stephen Hines, Chris Mayo, David Mayo, all in trouble right now. They come off there, you see the two of Stephen Hines getting tagged by the 38. Try to see who the 38 is here as I'm still learning drivers' names here in this series. Connor Elliott. That's Connor Elliott there in the 38. Coming up into the 2 of Stephen Hines. And when Hines comes around, he's going to end up collecting the 8. Or 08, rather. And what a hit. He's going up and over in that 12. That car going up and over. That's Jeremy Gibbs. In that 12 machine going up and over and back into that safer barrier wall. What a shot there. As Mayo comes back down across, as we're on board with Gibbs. He gets into the back of Mayo and gets turned up into the wall. He'll get flipped up over and over and. All right, on board here. He'll blink out as he takes one barrel roll up into the fence again. And brings out the problems for the field here. On lap number 9. So Jeff Peppers takes the lead back. As we're under caution here, everybody down pit road. Now everybody's coming out of pit road. So lights are still out on the pace car as we got everybody rolling here, side by side, getting ready for that restart. Yeah, Gibbs, that's that. I would definitely say so. Jeremy Gibbs sitting down here on pit road in that 12 machine. He's the one that took the ride, taking that little barrel roll. As pace car is going to dive off here once they get to the straightaway. There it comes off the track and down here across the stripe for a restart. And the 48 of Jeff Peppers down and away as they head down here into corner number 1. Getting a great start as Levi McCarty also gets a great start there on the inside as he's shooting that gap down there on that low side. Getting underneath the 17 of Jake Baker. They roll out of 2 out onto the backstretch. It is Levi McCarty there in second with Jeff Peppers leading the race right now in that number 48 machine. Down here into corner number 3. Dakota Ramsdell there in 5th. As Jake Baker and Kevin Grettenberger are rolling around there in 3rd and 4th, battling there for that 3rd position. As the battle for the lead heats up with Levi McCarty and Jeff Peppers. Jeff Peppers up on the high side, McCarty down there on the low side, and McCarty's going to prevail coming off of corner number 2. They come down the backstretch here on lap 12 of 120. They're rolling through here side by side off of corner number 4. A little bit of a camera hang up there. And once again, that's not your internet buffering. That is something going on with my iRacing here tonight. And Levi McCarty out there in 1st. Jeff Peppers 2nd. Jake Baker there 3rd. Kevin Grettenberger and Jacob Denson are your top 5. And the field goes on from that as they come down the backstretch down here into corner number 3. And since we didn't get it earlier in the Roughneck Racing League for the James Wagner Welding for the Heated Up, we're going to try our best to get a Heated Up segment going here in this race. And we'll wait for our next lap. So lap 15, we'll go and take a Heated Up moment for BMRL in their Xfinity series here tonight. And as we're green with 14 on the board, coming around turn number 3. Kevin Grettenberger there in 5th. As we're on board with Kevin Grettenberger coming down here into corner number 1, and it is time for Heated Up. Back here with the BMRL Xfinity Series here tonight as we're on lap 19 of 120. Still lots of racing to go here tonight as Levi McCarty back out crowd with Jeff Peppers trying to chase him down. But Jake Baker, another fast car here tonight, he's trying to chase him down as well. we're getting a little blinking out here right at the moment. As the 15 of Austin Hunt is now coming down there into the bottom of the racetrack, trying to get underneath the 48 of Jeff Peppers. Out front, it's Levi McCarty leading the way with Jacob Denson there in second. And the first battle we have is between the 15 of Austin Hunt and Dakota Ramsdell. They're in that third and fourth position as I'm sorry, no, that is 15 of Hunt going around Peppers for third and fourth. And fifth, that is Dakota Ramsdell back there in that 83 machine with Jake Baker on his tail. As everybody single file pretty much off of the corner. As David Mayo says, let's go Team MDI. Everybody's starting to spread out here. Once again, 3 wide, though, off of corner number 2, as the 87 of Chris Cornett is down there on the inside. They get it straight back out to 2 wide. They come storming through the corner, and we're getting a little bit more glitchiness going on here through the corner. Yeah, they're 3 wide there. That's Jeff Peppers up on the high side, way up against that outside wall. They bring it through as they come through the tribal here at Las Vegas. Levi McCarty still leading the race, though, with Jacob Denson there in second, Austin Hunt third, Dakota Ramsdell there in fourth, with Jake Baker in fifth. Those are your top 5. I know there, Noodle, that it is a little glitchy, and I'm trying to figure out what is going on here. I do apologize for that. I haven't figured out what's going on. Levi McCarty out front with Austin Hunt here in third. Dakota Ramsdell 3 wide as they're coming down through the stripe. Side by side is the number 1 of Matt Telder. Jake Baker there in 7th with Chris Cornett and 8th. Devin Ramsey there in 9th. Charlie Harcum there in 10th. Jeff Peppers in 11th. Cade Green there in 12th. Just bear with us there, viewers. We're working through the best we can here tonight. Again, unsure. I'm not, as I said, I haven't figured out completely what's going on. I think I'm going to end up ordering a new Ethernet cable tomorrow and see if that smooths anything out. But again, I'm unsure exactly what's going on.
Caution's out.
Dakota Ramsdell, and caution is out, and we're going to see what this caution is for as Paul Weckerly crashed. We're coming down through here, and here you see the 22 Paul Weckerly. And you know, there, BMRL, I thought the same thing, but I'm pushing 200 frames a second on iRacing without an issue. But yet, I'll be rolling along, and all of a sudden, the skew on iRacing will jump through the roof. It's like somebody hits a light switch. I haven't figured out exactly where that's coming from. So somebody said to maybe check my cable, and that's exactly what we're going to do. Now again, I didn't have this issue until I got a new monitor, so I don't know what could be the problem. Unless whenever I was hooking the new monitor up, I pinched a cable somewhere or something. I don't know. There you see Chris Cornett having a couple of connection issues there. He blinked out for a moment. That was his end, not mine. And looking back through, we got Kevin Menapace there in fourth. So everything's smooth out there. Oh, this computer is strong enough. As I looked here before, I believe I have a 3060 for a graphics card in it. And my graphics are maxed, are nowhere near maxed at all. Yeah, I got a NVIDIA RTX 3060 in this. So I don't know what the issue could be. Yeah, last two races did look great. As I said, I don't understand what's going on here. Some races do pull great, some races don't. Like I said, I'm getting a max with my graphic settings, like 200 frames steady, and I can't seem to pull it together. Pace cars off. We're going to be back green racing here at lap 34. Jacob Denson is out front in that number 79 machine as they come across the stripe here in corner number 1. There you see the 79 ready to roll with the 87 up there on Chris Cornett up there on the high side. Adam Gardner there in behind in 4th position in that number 56 machine. Here comes Chris Cornett trying to get up there to David Ramsey. Devin Ramsey now trying to fight to get around the leader as there's a hornet's nest behind him coming down here in the corner number 1. Or, I'm sorry, corner number 4. They come out of it past the entrance to pit road down here across the stripe. And it's going to be Jacob Denson out there in front.
There's better be some real fucking problem.
And we got another caution here. This might be our stage caution here at lap 35.
I had no idea what was happening there. Since 4.
Yeah, that's kind of what I thought too there, BMRL. That's why I lowered my graphics and it brought my frame rate up. But it's still messing with the skew, and I haven't figured out how to adjust that. It's driving me up the flipping wall, and I can't find the solution. Because it's not just on the streaming. I can have all programs shut down, and I'm trying to race, and it cost me a win the one day. I had a 3-second lead, and the skew it lagged. I ended up back in 4th position trying to race for 3rd. And that was after a 3-second lead. I ended up back in the pack like that because of the jerkiness and the skew for some odd reason. Like that, I'm still working on it, still trying to figure it out. All right, here, as we're trying to figure out where the cars went to here, I'm not sure exactly. Oh, we're looking at Jacob Denson there on pit road. That's why we're looking the way we are. Adam Gardner out here in the 56, sitting in 2nd position with Devin Ramsey out front in at 9. Now, if you can bear with me this week, we're going to get this figured out. Because I know it's frustrating for all you viewers, as it is very frustrating for me as well. Because as difficult as it for you to watch, it's just that difficult for me to call the race. Because what you're seeing is what I'm seeing. Kevin Menapace there in 42nd. Chris Cornett, 4th. Levi McCarty there in 3rd. We know that 18 car has been fast all night. Now we're back, green flag racing here shortly as the lights are out on the pace car, coming around to the start. And if I'm looking here, I think